Welcome to Jobs and Pods, the only podcast where you can hear real employers talk about their jobs and tell you what it's like to work there. I'm your host, Chris Russell. This Jobcast features technology careers with EMC. EMC provides the information infrastructure that enables companies to manage, maintain, and protect their data. They employ more than 40,000 people worldwide and are represented by approximately 400 sales offices and scores of partners in more than 60 countries around the globe. They are currently hiring for the roles of Strategic Alliance Manager and Technology Business Consultant within the VMware division of EMC. Joining us now is Kristen Ferry from the Employment Infrastructure Group to share some background on EMC, as well as Matt Conway, Director of VMware Sales Alliance Group, and Wade O'Hara, Manager Pre-Sales Engineering. Kristen, Matt, and Wade, welcome to Jobs and Pods.
Thanks.
Hello.
So, Kristen, let's start with you. Tell us about working at EMC. What's it like, and why should someone really consider working there?
Well, Chris, EMC is a really exciting place to be going into 2009. In 2008, EMC received 17 awards from leading industry publications, listing us on their list of best places to work. Two recent examples would be landing on the Fortune magazine's Most Admired Company list, as well as we were also listed on Business Week's Best Place to Launch a Career list. So our internal commitment to ongoing education and development for EMC employees far surpasses most of the firms that I've worked with before. For 5 years running now, we've been awarded Training Magazine's top honors in recognition of all our learning and development programs.
Sounds great. Now, I understand that EMC has its own social media community there. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Yes, we do. We have a booming internal social media environment that we call EMC One. It's a living, breathing conversation space that's dedicated to connecting all of our EMC employees across the globe. We like to say we're building careers, culture, and cool at EMC.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Sounds like your own little version of Facebook.
Exactly.
All right. So, Kristen, what would you say EMC is really passionate about?
Good question. Most importantly, I would say our passion is in customer satisfaction and our relentless pursuit of making sure customers see real business value from our solutions and services. You have to want to please your customer here to work at EMC. We work fast, we work smart, and everything we do here is focused on ensuring our customers are pleased they made an investment in EMC.
Terrific. All right, so let's get Matt in the mix here. Matt, tell us about the EMC VMware Affinity team, if you can.
Sure. The VMware EMC Affinity team is a global team inside of EMC that really has one primary charter, and that's to be the premier partner for VMware, VMware's partners and their customers, which are joint customers for EMC and VMware, through developing, training, and directly selling products and services in the VMware marketplace. EMC we have a unique relationship with VMware, and we're truly committed to maintaining VMware's number one position in the global virtualization market and actually making that market larger. We just have a great partnership with VMware, and we want to keep capitalizing on that in the current economic climate.
Matt, could you tell us more about the role you're looking to fill and some of the traits of a successful candidate?
Absolutely. I'm responsible for our field sales engagement in the Americas. Wade and I actually are two parts of the same coin. So Wade works with all the technical folks. I work with the sales folks. And I'm looking to fill strategic alliance manager roles. Primarily, that role means that you have a very successful, strong, sales track record. You have experience building large cross-functional teams and driving revenue. The real caveat here is you have to have a focus on how do you cross-functionally work with VMware, right? A typical day for a successful strategic alliance manager is working both with EMC and VMware, doing direct sales calls, working with our partners, doing training, doing con calls, really wearing a number of hats, both a sales hat, a marketing hat, getting out there, evangelizing our solutions, and working with VMware arm in arm to, like I said before, penetrate the virtualization marketplace. Right. So, some criteria for that role, definitely looking for people that have VMware technical sales certification. That's a certification that VMware actually gives out. That's a definite plus. A working knowledge of the virtualization marketplace, the products and ecosystem around that, the EMC products, and in-depth knowledge of EMC's organizational structure is definitely preferable. So, I'm looking for someone who's looking for a challenge. This is no doubt a challenging environment, and I mean that in the best of ways. It's a great place to work. As you'll hear from Wade, from the technical side of things, this is an exciting time for virtualization. It's a cool place to be right now. I'm just looking for the best players to help us keep penetrating that marketplace and driving the revenue for EMC and VMware.
Right. All right, Wade, your turn. Tell us about the role you're looking to fill right now.
Well, actually, I run the Senior VMware Specialist community here at EMC, supporting Matt Conway's efforts on the technology side. We are the extreme technology evangelists. Some question whether or not we are committed or should we be committed. We're looking for folks to join our team who have probably 3 to 5 years of solid VMware knowledge experience, that understand how VMware is beneficial from a business standpoint, as well as how it works from a technology standpoint. We're looking for folks who really like to present and like getting in front of audiences and feel very passionate about working with some of the best products in the industry as they relate to VMware. EMC has such a broad market portfolio that can help customers with their VMware and virtualization initiative. We're looking for folks that can come in and help not only interpret what the technology is, but put it in business perspective so people can understand how it's going to be beneficial to run EMC and VMware in their environment. So folks need to have, like I said earlier, at least 3 to 5 years of solid VMware experience, 3 to 5 years of solid pre-sales experience, the ability to get in and to communicate at all levels to individuals within the company, whether it be the CIO type or whether it might be the more day-to-day end user. But back to what Kristen was saying, they have to have the passion to really get out there and want to help the customers, and really getting and enabling folks and helping partners in a lot of their different campaigns as well around the VMware environment.
All right. Well, gentlemen, we want to thank you for joining us today on Jobs and Pods.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you very much.
And Kristen is going to tell us about the best way to apply for these jobs.
Okay, so any interested candidates are going to want to visit emc.com/careers. And when they land on that page, in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see in green font, Find a Job. Under that, you'll click Access Information. And on the bottom left corner, you'll see Search Openings. You'll click there. And under Requisition ID, enter 40245. Again, that's Rec ID 40245.
All right, Kristen, thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris.
That will do for this edition of Jobs and Pods. For more Jobcasts like this, visit jobsandpods.com. And don't forget you can subscribe to our Jobcast on iTunes. Just do a keyword search for Jobs and Pods. Thanks for listening, everyone.